Taiwan produces over 4.62 million tons of agricultural waste per year. If we throw it away like garbage, it will become a burden for the environment. Let us show you a large enzyme factory that has been open for business for over 40 years in Taiwan. Tony Cheng, the second-generation boss, turns waste into gold. He recycles and reuses the enzyme residue and uses it as fertilizer. It is eco-friendly, and the tea leaves he grows have a special flavor. Besides this, he performs academic industrial cooperation to build an Ecochain in the enzyme field in Taiwan. What's more, he promotes the product in the international market. Tea farmers fertilize the fields carefully. Fruit and vegetable peels are fermented with enzymes and used as the fertilizer. Tea trees absorb the nutrition in the enzyme fertilizer completely. The enzyme waste is thus turned into gold. The recycling and reuse of the enzymes is an eco-friendly method utilized by Tony Cheng, the second-generation boss of a large enzyme factory in Taiwan. If we ferment a barrel, enzyme waste of at least half barrel will be generated. As a result, thousands of barrels will be generated in our factory per year, and that volume equals to thousands of tons of the fruit and vegetable peels. So, we turn the fruit and vegetable peels into enzyme fertilizer to make use of it. If the tea leaves is thicker, it contains more chlorophyll. Taiwan produces over 4.62 million tons of agricultural waste per year. If we throw it away like garbage, it will become a burden for the environment. Born in 1978, Tony Cheng extends the application of enzymes, promotes local business, and interacts with the international academic field. He brings diverse, innovative thinking for the brand that owns a history of over 40 years. We have been cooperating with National Jiayi University for a long time. The team in the university found a special strain in the fermentation process. It published the findings overseas and won a prize. Tony Cheng is the first Taiwanese who successfully introduced enzymes to African countries. Personally, I think if there are people, there is a market. There are more than 1 billion people living on the African continent, so there is no reason we can only operate in China. India has a population of over 1 billion people, and that number is not that much behind China, so I don't see any reason why we should not try to introduce the product to the Indian market. Tony Cheng has a distinctive perspective for business management. In fact, Tony Cheng wants to build an eco-chain for the enzyme industry in Taiwan. Our industry does not produce pollution. It is a green industry. We purchase agricultural waste from farmers and no wastewater or smoke is generated during the fermentation process. Besides this, the enzyme waste generated after fermentation can be used as a fertilizer in the field. As a result, the Taiwan Enzyme Village is a pollution-free and green business. During the production process of the enzyme, different strains will be placed in the cultural space. After fermentation of 2 stages, the ingredients will be mixed together. There are over 100 ingredients used in the process. The whole fermentation process takes about a year. In Taiwan, we can conveniently acquire different kinds of crops in every season for the fermentation. These crops are important ingredients for producing enzyme. Taiwan produces diverse kinds of crops, and this is our advantage to lead the globe. Tony Cheng upholds the family philosophy of integrity and is strict with the production process. My family philosophy is integrity. As a result, we produce good products only. We do not produce bad products with no quality. For example, there are some harmful products on the market, but for us, we are strict with our products and we use ingredients of good quality to produce products in accordance with the regulations. Besides, our industry should not be harmful to the environment. 40 years ago, Tony Cheng's father, Zhen, who was the first-generation founder, went to Japan to learn the skills for producing enzymes. After he came back, he rooted in Taiwan. 40 years later, Tony Cheng, the second-generation boss, obtained the skills from his father. He has expanded the business to a global level and introduced the product to the international market.